What's up, spirit souls? I hope you're having a fantastic day and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here, I'm Chaitanya Das, and here is where I come to talk about things like spirituality, self-development, relationship, fitness, the law of attraction, and so much more. But I talk about all these things in connection to the supreme intelligence behind the stringent laws of material nature, in connection to the one known in the Vedic scriptures as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the all-attractive one, Kṛṣṇa. I sincerely hope you enjoy the content. If you do, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's good karma. Also, if you'd like more information on how you can connect with your inner self so you can live a happier and more fulfilling life, take a look at my website. Link in the description below. There, you'll find wonderful resources designed specifically to assist you with achieving that goal. Now, before I jump right into it, let me roll the intro. 3, 2, 1, let's go. The secret to a happy family life. With a quick search online, we can find lots of videos and articles where relationship experts are given advice on how to find the perfect partner or how to have a happy marriage and family life. And although I have to admit that some of the advice, when properly followed, can actually assist us with finding some success in those areas, I cannot help but think that virtually all advice on relationships out there are at best good, but incomplete. You see, outside of the usual couples therapy type of scenario, where couples are encouraged to open up, drop their guards and look into each other's wants and needs with sympathy and understanding, so together they can look into moving forward, find solutions and reconcile their differences. More and more people are looking into the more subtle aspects of how to get what they want from relationships. Proponents of the law of attraction often speak of how one must focus on the thoughts and feelings related to the type of relationship and success one would like to accomplish. They advise us to, regardless of the conditions we find ourselves in, focus on those thoughts and feelings as we were already experiencing the relationship we're looking for. And the law of attraction, which states, quote, "The essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn," end quote, will create or modify our conditions to match what is wanted, or that which is in the center of our thoughts and attention. I do believe that to be the truth. I believe that the law of attraction is lining up all favorable conditions. So what we want, meaning the focused point of our thoughts and attention, can and will in due time be brought into our physical experience. And that is possible due to the fact that we're simultaneously one and different from the Supreme Source, Kṛṣṇa, meaning we are the same in quality but vastly different in quantity. Kṛṣṇa himself and alone is the all-attractive one. And as his parts and parcels, we do possess, in a minute aspect, the quality of attraction. And as such, we are indeed able to attract people, things, and experiences into our lives.
Oh yes. Sorry.
But the whole truth is that this is at all possible due to God or Kṛṣṇa's unlimited mercy. You see, I grew up hearing people saying that God is all good, but it was difficult for me to understand and ultimately believe that statement. And every time I asked, how come all these terrible things have happened and continue to happen if God is all good? I have several examples in my own experience of terrible things that happened to quote-unquote good people. People who lived a good and simple life. People who tried to, whenever possible, help others in need. Yet, often I would see them suffer for one reason or another. For example, it was hard for me to see my mother, who loved and served her family, develop cancer and die a slow death, while others who were not nearly as loving towards people and sometimes towards their own family and children went on to live a healthy and quote-unquote prosperous life. I was always told to have faith and believe that God has a higher purpose that we're too limited in vision and knowledge to understand. And that, of course, did nothing to alleviate my pain, nor did it answer the questions I had.
Wait a minute. This isn't my world. Disappointed!
But once I came in contact with this Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy, it was easy to see how things are indeed perfect. And God, Kṛṣṇa, is indeed all good. I came to understand that He has created an environment where we, the eternal living entities, have utter and complete freedom to move towards what is wanted. We are so free that we choose bondage. And from this platform, in this age, even pure love of God, which is referred to in the scriptures as Krishna Prema, can easily be attained. But because of our lack of knowledge and our misuse of our quote-unquote independence, our wants and needs are usually related to the desire to control others, and by all and sometimes cruel means to satisfy our senses, forgetting that infinite intelligence or the Supreme Source, Kṛṣṇa, is the one to be pleased and sought after, and that in and of itself is the root of all our suffering. So what all this has to do with finding a great partner, having a happy marriage, and having a happy family life? Everything. Although, as I said before, I agree with the idea of the law of attraction theory and how it is important we find ourselves reaching towards thoughts and feelings related to how it will actually feel to be in that desired relationship. So what we want, instead of the lack or absence of it, can be manifested into our experience. That is only part of the equation. It is crucial we understand that as eternal living beings who experience life through this physical body in this time-space reality, until we connect ourselves and our wants and needs to whom we really are in relationship to the Supreme Source, Kṛṣṇa, even though we might find some success by focusing our mind and reaching towards feelings connected to what is wanted, meaning our desires, allowing the law of attraction to bring it into our existence, that quote-unquote success is temporary and of a fleeting nature. And that is because on that pursuit of happiness, we are simply addressing the needs of the material body and all things related to it. And as such, all must and will come to an end once we are forced to give up this body. A progressive and all-encompassing solution is presented in the Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy, where we are encouraged to adopt an attitude of service and surrender towards the Supreme Source, Kṛṣṇa, when not only all our wants and needs will be fulfilled, but due to the nature of who we really are, spirit souls, and our eternal relationship with Kṛṣṇa, the results of our actions will continue to bring eternal and everlasting satisfaction. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, a prominent and powerful acharya in the Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy, wrote several songs and poems glorifying and establishing the Supreme Source's position, and how we, the conditioned souls, can eternally benefit by identifying ourselves as we really are in connection to that Supreme Source. One of his songs talks about how he adopted a mood of servitude and surrender when thinking about his quote-unquote possessions, kids, wife, and family members. He wrote, quote, "Nothing remains mine, father, friend, brother. You are even these to me. Those who I call friends, wife, sons, and daughters are all your servants and maidservants. Whatever care I take for them is only as it relates to you. If I continue to maintain my wealth, family members, home, and wife, it is because they are all yours. I am a mere servant. For your service, I will earn money and bear the expenses of your household. I know neither good nor bad. I merely serve. I am but a watchman who guards the properties in your household. the exercising of my senses, hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, touching, is done according to your desire. I no longer do anything for my own pleasure. Bhaktivinoda says, your happiness is the essence of everything. End quote. So I pray and direct my thoughts and attention so I too can see my wife and daughters as Krishna's maidservants, as parts and parcels of the Supreme Source, so I can achieve my heart's desire, which is to have a happy family, while simultaneously strengthening and establishing my eternal relationship with the Supreme Source, Kṛṣṇa, for eternal and complete satisfaction. But enough of what I think. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And as always, if you'd like more information so you too can connect with your inner self so you can live a happier and more fulfilling life, take a look at my website. There you'll find wonderful resources designed specifically to assist you with achieving that goal. Thank you very much for your time and attention, and until next time, chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Hare Krishna.
In all us, you cannot give up Krishna and die. So you should be very strong, giving each other help, and you should try to keep your promise that you have developed your